hier raus dürfen wir ja nicht, solange wir mit den Aufgaben nicht so wetzen. Das Blut ist wichtig, ich weiß es jemand, ich bin mir nicht sicher. Oh, wir könnten spielen. Schön. Da gehört vielleicht Spielen wichtigerweise dazu. Kann nur sein. Wo sind wir? Upsa, wir haben das Spiel verloren.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
Ich muss dazu sagen, ich habe Pac-Man nie gespielt. Trotzdem, ach, die Bühne. Natürlich habe ich die Bühne übersehen.
Blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Den Gedankenpalast! Wir haben den ja schon länger nicht mehr gehabt.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses.
Ich war am Trinken.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Es könnte wirklich sein, dass es hier hinging, weil nun mal der Pfeiler,
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
muss da irgendwie hin. Es ist immer irgendwas im Weg.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Ja, der Armreif ist...
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Er hat auf viel... Achso.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Sam. Meet me later at
Sam!
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Ob das jetzt gut war, dass wir diskret abgehauen sind? Ich weiß es nicht. Wir hätten auch bleiben können, aber dann hätte Ethan sich gewundert, wie wir reingekommen sind, muss man dazu sagen. Aber es kann doch sein, dass er sowieso eventuell rausfinden wird, dass wir drin waren. Das mit Dennis war jetzt übrigens einfach nur geraten. Es hätte auch Hugh oder Joel sein können.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Ich versuche immer noch so ein bisschen... na egal. Folgt nach
Time
Dennis.
before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Wenn ich jemanden finde... Safe. Drugstore. Mich nicht wundern, wenn er im Nachhinein da irgendwo ist.
At least the Basswood Jungle is still standing.
Basswood Jungle. Eine kleine Zeitung mit einer treuen Leserschaft. Mein erster und einziger echter Job.
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Wir müssen dazu einiges gerade rausfinden. Ist schon irgendwie ein bisschen,
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job.
Wir hören einfach
And they
mal in
go and
Ruhe
do
zu.
things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Wir wollten einfach mal nett sein. Gut. Ja. Hier ist das gerade irgendwie gar nicht mehr. So, wird im Drugstore fragen, oder? Mit dem Ladescreen, während wir in den Drugstore rennen, okay. Vielleicht, du gehst von Gebäude zu Gebäude und hast sowas. Kann sein. Ja, können wir uns doch... Nein, noch nicht.
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Wir müssen nicht klein beigeben. Ich lasse mich doch nicht
Kathy
hier...
and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Hier lasse ich erstmal kurz reden, ne?
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
Mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here?
Oh, meine Ohren jucken. Ah!
Here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood Jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Ja, gerne, aber jetzt ist sie alleine und das war für mich wichtig. Kathy, what up?
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you want to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
3 boxes of codeine.
Super, ich wollte... Wer bist denn? Tara! Hi!
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak
Wir wollen
out
mal
into your
nett
blood.
sein. Ich hab gesagt, wir wollen mal nett
I'm
sein.
trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this whole drugstore.
Wir haben Zeit! Warum uns
How about pharmacy
abhetzen?
would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Können wir jetzt jetzt können wir nicht mehr, wir kriegen die Infos dadurch niemals raus. Da will man mal nett sein. Und wer weiß, ob sie was über Dennis gewusst hätte, aber wir dürfen es jetzt nicht mehr wissen. Wir haben ihr nämlich zugehört, wir hätten auch ein Arsch sein können und dazwischen funken sollen. Vielleicht funken wir demnächst einfach dazwischen. Ist vielleicht eine bessere Idee, I think. Kann man eigentlich irgendwie speichern? Entschuldigung, nein, wollte ich nur mal gerade kurz wissen. Boah, ich plötzlich eine... Ich würde sagen, die Hupe funktioniert, ne?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.